So this is one of our buildings, the main building. This is where we'll have 40 good-sized kennel runs installed inside. As you can see, it's just incredibly beautiful property. The building up above, used this building for housing as well. And actually was the only building we could use when we were renovating the horse arena. The building where we have all the X-pens right now, and ultimately the kennel runs, that was a big horse arena. The people who owned this property were just very much in love with their horses, and their dream in retirement was to build a big barn and live in it with their horses. So there's housing down there in that big building, and all of this was very easy to see how we could renovate this to become a dog property. So that is what we have done. This is the second building, we call this the garage. Ultimately, this will only house our cage banks, just for little doggies. But right now we have to house a lot of dogs in here in different ways. Hi, Madison. So let's go in here. Hi, pups. These are all our babies from... So here's where we have some more of the dogs housed right now. This will ultimately be just for the cage banks, like these over here. We have new ones of these being delivered as well, in addition to all of these. But these are, more like a temporary overnight housing, which is what we do here and often enough. So anyway, so this is another area that we house dogs. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. And when we first moved in here, this was a car, had a car lift. It was obviously the guy's car business. It was not insulated. It didn't have HVAC. So we've done all that in here and took out, put in new walls, made it nice and tidy for the doggies. We were able to leave this door open so they can get some fresh air from outside. It's not too hot. So this is the second building, the garage. Hi, guys. And so oftentimes, many of you folks want to come out and help us, which is amazing, and we would absolutely love that. But oftentimes, the purpose of this facility is not what we have back home. It's not an adoption center and all that. It's really a transfer station. So it's a place for our rescue teams to stay overnight when we have to overnight with dogs. But also, we'll be doing that with other groups in the off time when we're not here overnighting with dogs. But most times, we're only here over a night or two. I mean, this situation we're dealing with right now is a little unique because the dogs are being held for 10 days, so we have to take care of them through that time. But most often, we'll only be here a night or two. And believe me, if we ever need help and we have a situation where we need help, we'll be calling out for help. So this is another care area at our facility in Missouri. This area was all horse stalls in here because this was a horse facility. So we had the horse stalls pulled out, concreted that area, put a trench drain in. At the moment, these are some of our dogs that we consider maybe have some medical issues. There might be a couple in here that are pregnant. There's a few heart murmurs, so we wanted to keep a closer eye on them. So they're right here in this area. We can look literally outside our kitchen window and be looking right at them. This is what was the horse wash, and this is where the couple used to wash their horses. Hot and cold water. These horses were very well cared for and loved. So we've turned this at the moment into our little grooming area. So these are, again, a lot of the things you guys so kindly and generously donated to help us with this situation here. And there'll always be more. So anyway, this is, again, thank you, as always, so very much for your generosity. You're right here doing the work with us. It's really your support helps make this all happen. So, hey guys. Oh, there's my old boy. Hi, old boy. Hi, old boy. There's oh my gosh. I can't. Look at that. Hi, baby. Hi. We spent a lot of extra time with him because he's right outside the housing. He's great. So cute. And then the cool thing, the really cool thing, and this is when I saw this place, I just thought, wow, this is neat. Here's what happens right here. So you're looking right here at the dogs, and used to be the horses. So when you open this door, you come right into our housing area. It's just incredible. We got a lot going on here right now, so it's a little messy, but it's our kitchen. Hello! We're all organizing stuff to accommodate all these dogs that are here and eat a little bit every now and again. And Joni, you're working on
getting all of our paperwork printed.
Oh, cool. Okay. So anyway, this housing area is just incredible. So this is another part of the land. This is actually on the front side of the kennel area building. Absolutely just incredibly beautiful land here. As much of Missouri is just a beautiful, beautiful state. This was one of the corrals where the folks that lived here used to let their horses exercise and train and stuff. So that'll become part of a big and fenced area. We might even make a pavilion over that at some time, so it's covered and we can let dogs be out there in various pens to play. We're going to fence all the internal part. We have 37 acres here, but all this part where you see the white vinyl fencing, we're going to fence everywhere that we move dogs on this property is going to be within a fence because we've learned over the years, I mean, our guys, if they start running, it's just, it's really difficult. So this will all be fenced as well. Each time that we come out here, more things happen, things get more clear, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. We are just so fortunate to have this place. We truly are. It's absolutely amazing. So very, very grateful for all the help. And I know you guys have been sitting back kind of wondering, what is this place about? If I'm going to be completely honest, last year when I was sick, this kind of got forced because I pushed myself to say I need this to happen because I've known this was part of the mission for a long, long time. We were fortunate to get a single contribution which allowed this to happen, and so we made it happen. So each time we come, it becomes more together, and to be honest, we're already doubling the number of dogs we rescue. That happened practically as soon as we were out here. We're rescuing anywhere between 150 to 200 dogs a month when it used to be kind of 80 to 100 dogs a month, and we just feel really fortunate to be able to do that. We're incredibly grateful to each of you who care about our mission and certainly who support our mission. And this does not replace our baby back home at all. That's a whole different, that's our mission. That is the mission. This is just a place where we can serve more animals with partners. Those dogs, well, I'll never even see those dogs, which is kind of sad, but that's what this part of our mission is about. But our home is always going to be our home, and those dogs are always going to be our heart. So